Organizations who need more money to fund their programs can now apply for the 2024 Rockford REGROW Program. It puts money collected through a tax on cannabis sales back into the community.
Applications are due by 5 p.m. October 22nd and can be found on the City of Rockford's website. There are 10 grants available for up to $10,000 each.
Eligible applicants include nonprofits or for-profit community-based organizations or individuals. The grants cover programs that help with everything from economic and business development to health and housing issues, as well as assistance for victims of crime, poverty, and social development.